Thanks for joining us today. I'm Matt, and this is Joseph from James River Equipment. Today we're going to walk through the specifications and differences of 1 Series tractors. So Joseph, what is a question that you get from most customers about these 2 tractors?
One of the main questions I get asked all the time, what's the main differences between a 1023 and a 1025? I always start with, you get a foam seat on a 1023 and a fixed steering wheel. On the 1025, you get a stitched leather seat, you get armrests, you get some working lights, you get an adjustable steering wheel, moves up and down, and you also have cruise control.
What's one of the main performance differences between the 1023E and the 1025R?
Well, the 1023E is going to have 23 horsepower, and the 1025 is going to have 25 horsepower, and that's going to give you more PTO horsepower to complete your tasks. If you're running a tiller or like a bush hog, and even the belly mowers underneath, like with a 23 horsepower, you're going to want to run a 54-inch deck, whereas if you have 25 horsepower, you can put a 60 on it and get done mowing your lawn quicker.
So I've seen guys run a 60 on a 23. Is that possible?
You can do it. Just when you get to thicker stuff, it's going to take you a little bit longer. You're going to have to slow down a little bit to get through it, but it can do it.
All because of that horsepower.
Yeah, that horsepower makes a difference.
So what's a performance feature that often goes overlooked, but depending on what you're doing with your tractor, could be very important?
One thing, Matt, that gets overlooked quite often is the repeatability of your 3-point hitch. On the 1025, you can use this lever right here and set it where it's going to go, and the 3-point arms will go to the same spot every single time. You can lower it to the same spot without turning around and looking at it.
So moving to the 1023,
the 1023E essentially works the same way. Up is up and down is down, but as you can see, it returns to the center and doesn't return to the same spot every single time. So that requires you to turn around and look where the implement is on the back every single time.
So when you're tilling or working a driveway and you want to come to, say, 2 inches off the ground, I have to physically see that 2 inches every time instead of working it with the repeatability.
Yeah, you're going to have to turn around every single time, lower it down until it gets to 2 inches, and then let go of it, and it will return back there.
Now that we've gone through what's different between these 2 tractors, let's discuss what's the same. How much can I lift with my 3-point hitch?
The 3-point arms are actually the same, Matt. You can lift around 750 pounds with both of them.
How much can I lift with a loader?
Both these tractors, Matt, actually have a 120R loader on it, the same loader frames, and they lift about 900 pounds. A lot of people ask me, how do I take the bucket off and put on other attachments? Well, I'm going to show you. First, we're going to start the tractor. Going to lift the loader up. I'm going to have Matt pull the pins out of it. They each have a spot you can store them away. And once you get your pins out of it, you're just going to roll your bucket. It's going to slide right off. Lower your arms just a little bit, and you can back right out of it.
Now that we've got the bucket off, how do I put it back on?
It's pretty easy, Matt. You're going to just drive right up to it, line up with your hooks, lift up on your loader, and you're going to roll it back. And then you put your pins back in where they belong.
Pretty easy. Are there scenarios where you don't want the loader?
Yeah, if you have a belly mower on and you're wanting to mow your yard, it mows a little bit better without the loader on it. So you'd want to take your loader off.
So how do I go about taking the loader off the tractor?
You've got this foot pedestal right here. Take your pressure off of it. You're going to flip it up. Got one over here. Going to flip that up. Then with your loader stick, you're actually just going to work it out of the, work it right off. Once you see it pick up just like that, undo your hydraulics, put them up there safely away, you can back right off of it. You see those color-coded caps right there? Each one has a home, so you know where to properly put them back in. You put those caps on the end of your hydraulic lines, keep any dirt or grime from getting stuck in there. So you might have to turn your tractor off and just release the pressure out of it. Otherwise your lines could be a little stuck, hard to get out.
Yep. Makes putting them back on a lot easier.
It does.
So now we know how to take it off, but how do I put the loader back on?
It's pretty simple. We're going to start back up. Once you get your loader lined up with your J-hooks, you're just gonna roll it right in. You're gonna lock it down, and it's just that simple. Now, if you want to learn more about our 1R tractor, you can click the link to our 1R video. I'm ready to roll.
Thanks for joining us today as we walk through the 1023E and 1025R. We hope you learned something. And if you're interested in the new 1E, 1M, and 1R tractors coming soon, check back in August where we'll have a new video out where we explore the open station tractors and everything they have to offer.